What up, YouTube? You get 10% off the merchandise with coupon code SUNSETS. Now through September 7th, I do believe. Got the notification on Teespring. That's what's up. I got a drink to review. This is Coffee Iced Delights. Delight Iced Coffees. The Oreo flavor. You got a drink combo, so we'll get into that here in a second. That's why we bust out the potion time glass. Yes. If you think slow mode sucks, you can suck my cock. Hide user. It's Friday, man. No, not a sponsor, but I picked these up at Walmart when I was there earlier, and these are delicious. I got a video response to do, and there's no easy way to say it. It's just depressing as shit. I also got a 6-pack of Bud Light Platinum, and with that 6-pack, I also bought a Corona Refresca Mas. Sweet. Been making some good money on the Teespring. That's how I was able to afford it, so I appreciate that. Hey, iced coffee drink that tastes like Oreos. Oh, that is just decadence. That is diabetes in a fucking cup, dude. Oh, that's good. Delight, International Delight. This is delicious. Not a sponsor. So if you see these at Walmart or at the gas station, pick one up, man. My Kids Come First, Ride and Roast with Terrence Pop and Blake, 2 Richards in a tiny car. Jeez. That is delicious. Now, the story is pretty freaking heinous. Just warning you. I'm giving you a trigger warning. This is some effed up shit. I got done watching this video, and I was so pissed off. I had to go outside and smoke a cigarette, and I was literally shaking with anger. So we're going to slam some coffee and slam some beer. We're going to bitch about it. This is a non-alcoholic beverage. We'll get to that in a second. The other link I posted is also a great way for you to make some monies, and you get a personalized clip all to yourself of the hair dye video. Yes. I already had like one of these. No, these are delicious. These Oreo coffees. I could get down with that. Literally tastes like Oreos and coffee. That's just delicious. International Delight. Very nice. Can Crush for the weekend. So now would be the time to get yourself a blunt if it's legal in your state, or a beer because you're going to need it. Yes. Picked up a weekend project for a birthday gift I'm making for a friend of mine. Just leave it at that. Don't want to spoil the juicy fun on that birthday gift. Should we do Bud Light Platinum mixed with the mango Corona? Yes, we should. Now, if you want 10% off King Cobra Fang merch, which includes this badass push and time glass, use coupon code SUNSETS, all capital letters, SUNSET. Now through like what, September 7th, and you'll get 10% off the merch. That's pretty freaking sweet. So thank you to Teespring for offering that. People suck. I need a beer. Yes. King Cobra is a badass motherfucker. The motherfucker is not mine. Oh, yes. If you don't like the Terrence Pop video responses, suck it. No one's forcing you to watch this shit. This video response brought to you in part by Captain Hindsight Condoms. Should have put one on, dumbass.
Messing up bad is dinging your neighbor's car while you're driving down the street because you're checking your phone.
Or
yes. Cheers to the weekend, folks. That hits the spot nicely. Yes, I love my potion time glass because it's potion time. Mr. Cobra, all new celebrity.
it could be just a car accident.
Yeah. Messing up bad is burning your husband's steak and having to double down on the blowjob.
That's horrible. This is why I've said that couples should cook the dinner together. That way, if you mess up, it's both on each other. You just laugh it off and order DoorDash or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. Couples who cook together stay together. It's a way to go closer. Pour some wine. Make some white wine chicken Alfredo with bacon and chips and ranch and a 4-cheese Alfredo sauce. The angel hair pasta. And apothic white wine. With the noodles cooked in beer and virgin olive oil and butter. Wait, I did that recipe, yes. This is ridiculous. This video is very messed up. Like, just watching this is just, ugh, I'm not looking forward to doing this. No. Well, it just shows you the kind of effed up people that are out there, to be brutally honest.
Murdering your child because she walks in on you getting plowed out like a ski lodge parking lot.
Yeah, that's way beyond that.
I warned you. This mother was doing some nasty shit with her of-age boyfriend. You know, doing the horizontal tango, if you catch my drift. And her 3-year-old daughter walks in on her and her boyfriend doing the shenanigans. And the mother just straight up murders her daughter. What in the actual... That's why you lock the door, you stupid, and I'm going to use the word lightly, cunt. I really do not like referring to women as cunts. It's degrading and disrespectful, but this bitch is a straight up fucking cunt. And after she murdered her daughter, she went on her social media page to beg for sympathy. Who does this kind of psychopathic shit? Satanic 11 rules of the earth. Rule number 9. Never hurt small children. I'll drink to that.
Oh, I didn't see it there. I'm reading this book, and it quite possibly is the best book ever written because I'm in it. Whee! If you want to know the rate of return on dating whamming, you need to buy the book of numbers. There's a link in the description, down there in the penis area. Meet Gazer!
Shit. An ad for this game that I've seen before. You know what? Shit like this just breaks my goddamn heart. This chick could have grown up to become the first female president. Are you kidding me? Let's set this down here. No, it's the truth. She could have been the next big female doctor. She could have discovered a cure for cancer. What a waste, dude. What a flippin' waste. I'm going to pour some out for that 3-year-old on who might share here because that's just sad, YouTube. This is the kind of shit that just breaks my goddamn heart.
What's going on, you greedy sausage-sucking attention hooers? I'm Blake, this is Pop.
And it's time for another ride and roast with two.
You want to follow along with the video? I'll post it in chat. Thank you for tuning in. Even though this is quite depressing, to be brutally honest, I appreciate you tuning in. Fucking ridiculous.
Richards in a tiny car. It gets good gas mileage.
It does get good gas mileage, and you negate your own homo suspicion points by having a manual transmission.
Oh, we're gonna go there. Now I see exactly what's going on.
Said the blind man to his deaf buddy.
These two are smart asses. Let's just be real about it. But there's no way to make this shit funny. Like there's just no way, man. This is just sick and depressing.
I'd rather be blind and deaf than have to read this fucking shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, first of all, I am not a fan of any story where children get hurt.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, drink to that. Drink combo in the potion time glass. I got a Bud Light Platinum and Corona for Refresco Moss, Mango, Citrus. Excuse me. One second. Hey, I'm kind of busy at the moment. You come back later. I'm busy at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind hanging out with friends, but gotta focus on this video. No, YouTube, this video just breaks my goddamn heart. So drink with me, yes. Because the chick who murdered her 3-year-old for this crap is a class action cunt.
And especially not something this sociopathic. Uncaring mom's sick TikToks after daughter 3 beaten to death for interrupting spicy time.
So she makes these TikTok videos after she murders her 3-year-old daughter. Now, why did this mom murder her 3-year-old daughter? Because her daughter walked in on her and her man doing the nasty. That's why you lock the door, stupid, and then when she tries to open it, it doesn't work. And then when she knocks, Mommy and Daddy, what are you doing? You pull a Full House. We're doing taxes. Boy, Uncle Jesse and his new girlfriend have sure been doing taxes a lot. Yes. Now, this is just what the world's come to anymore. It's sad, YouTube.
All right, so we have a mother who beat her child to death during the old in-out.
Because she happened to walk in on it and, I don't know, ask for a glass of water.
Why couldn't you just say we were just wrestling?
Yeah, we're just wrestling.
Why couldn't you lock the flippin' door?
It's like, well, now you've seen Mama getting plowed.
Now you
Now
gotta
you have to
die.
Yeah, that shit doesn't scar people for life, dude. Piss off.
Wow.
Hey, look, that's messed up, man. But it happened.
A social media addict posted a twisted online video paying tribute to her daughter just weeks after she died following a vicious assault that saw the mom jailed for her manslaughter. That'd be like if OJ...
Yeah, you can't call it manslaughter because that's sexist. Women, unfortunately, are murdered too. So we ought to call it people slaughter. This is just 3 years old, man. She could have been the first female president, dude. God damn.
Simpson threw a birthday party for Nicole.
After she was dead.
Don't
Hey, I
be
got let
like
off. Let's have a
that.
birthday party for the chick I just evicted for a meat suit.
Dude, that's a whole other level of a-hole right there. Ah,
The sheep.
What kind of skirt does Lady Gaga wear? I heard it was skirt steak. No, there's a joke about the meat dress, but I guess that wasn't that funny.
Here, sadism of someone like this. Wow.
yeah. Yeah, you are correct, fine sir.
Murders her kid and then tries to get your sympathy for it afterwards.
Does she have a GoFundMe?
Too far, Pop.
You know, it wouldn't shock me.
No, it wouldn't shock me either.
My daughter is dead. Can you please donate money so I can buy a new phone to take better selfies? While I pay tribute to her while dancing on her grave. And then we're going to use some of the money to go to Home Depot so I can buy a tunneling tool and then drill directly into her coffin and take a shit.
But
That's
let us
nasty.
continue.
All right.
The sick clips posted to video sharing website TikTok seem to show Nicola Priest
Nicola Priest is a cunt.
daughter Kaylee Jade Priest, who was found dead in a flat in Soul Hill, West Midlands 1 year ago today.
All right, so she's mourning killing her kid.
Why is she not in jail?
Yeah. Why is she not? Oh, that's right, because she's vagina.
That's right.
Yeah, you know that. Vagina, you can't go to jail, or
How
you get
silly of me.
you get 1/3 the punishment for
Yeah.
the same crime men do because of vagina.
That's it depends on the court system, to be honest. But yes, that does happen. Yeah, it's unfortunate because women love to scream about how sexist men are and how unfair the system is. And men are pretty much screaming the same crap. Imagine that. Both women and men are sexist towards each other. Nobody wants to take responsibility for it. And both genders have to deal with double standards and unfair bullshit where the other side has the advantage. Where?
I mean, and I kind of figured that, you know, in another country that's not the U.S., there might actually be this thing. What is that? Allegedly, we have a whole department here committed to it. Justice.
Yes.
That's right, yeah. But now even our own Justice Department doesn't want to investigate when
Actual crimes happen.
in one shocking video, posted just 39 days after little Kaylee was found dead, a tearful priest seems to mouth along to music with lyrics that apologize for messing up bad. Okay. Messing up
Birmingham
bad
Live Report.
is backing out of your garage without lifting the garage door. Messing up bad is dinging your neighbor's car while you're driving down the street because you're checking your phone.
Or it could be just a car accident.
Yeah. Messing up bad is burning your husband's steak and having to double down on the blowjob. Murdering your child because she walks in on you getting plowed out like a ski lodge parking lot.
Yeah, that's way beyond that. It literally sounds like a sociopath who is incapable.
A sociopathic cunt slag.
Of remorse.
Yeah.
Therefore, this is just a big fat act.
But not only is there no remorse here, she expects sympathy on top of it.
Okay.
No one's gonna feel sorry for that bitch, especially if she's the one that did it. I am like just livid at this point, YouTube. Still say sex is a need? Screw you, it's a want.
And for me, man,
It's just astonishing. The child had been dead for several hours when priest finally made a 999 call on the morning of August 9th, 2020.
Yeah. 666 and a 999.
I guess Britain needs their own Casey Anthony, so this is it. But
That's a little too far. Well, that's accurate. Yeah, I remember when the Casey Anthony shit went off in the news, and I was just like, who the what? That is some messed up shiznit, dude. No. Like, I'm trying not to cuss and yell at the top of my lungs, because this shit's got me effing livid, dude. Nice butt segment.
let us continue.
all right.
She had received injuries consistent with kicks or stamps in the weeks before she died.
Ooh.
So this is systemic abuse of a defenseless 3-year-old kid.
Oh my God.
And apparently the cherry on the shit sundae was...
In the last video response, this OnlyFans chick left her 4-year-old autistic kid at home alone. Now we're seeing a 3-year-old getting murdered because the kid walked in on her mom having sex with some dude. And it's just like, what the fuck, YouTube? See, here's the thing of it. If you're not ready to raise a kid, then don't have sex or put a condom on. Captain Hindsight condoms. Should have put one on, dumbass.
walking in on, Pookie and Ray Ray turning mommy into a spit roasting Cornish hen.
3 at once. Put you down for 3.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Priest? You want to try this new position? I call it the rotisserie bitchin'.
It's another rotisserie chicken.
Yeah. My God. I just can't believe it. It's a 3-year-old child, for God's sake.
No fucking
You know-
shit, Terrence Pop. Thank you. Children are innocent and need to be protected at all costs. I don't give a shit what anyone says. This shit's mental, YouTube. Flippin' mental.
Beat 3-year-old kids.
You'll beat kids, period.
That's right.
Well, I mean, sometimes you gotta slap your kid across the face to get their attention, like, hey, you don't do that. But that should be like a last resort, you feel me? 9 times out of 10, using violence to discipline your kids just makes them aggressive and angry adults. kid grows up getting slapped and abused and then gets picked on in school, and you wonder why school shootings happen. Flip mass shooting, fuck mass shootings, and fuck abuse on this. Dude, this is horrible. And fuck murder too. This is just so gross. It's so sad.
Right. All right.
Let alone to death.
Yeah, to
But
death.
this is just another example of single birthing persons admitting to the world that they're completely unfit to be doing what they're doing, let alone begging for your sympathy and calling them.
This is a shit, piss, poor example. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. There are plenty of single moms who do all right. And 9 times out of 10, it's always, oh, well, yeah, the dad's a piece of shit, which is typical, right? But my dad had to fight tooth and nail in the court systems to win custody over me as a kid. Do you know how much shit it took for my dad to prove that my biological birth mother, Laura, was mentally unfit to raise children? It took him tooth and nail, YouTube. Nothing against my birth mom, you know what I'm saying? She pops back in the picture. That's cool, I guess. If not, that's cool too, man. Like, I'm not going to start anything or rush anything or do anything, you know? It is what it is.
Themselves stunning and brave for choosing to do it alone.
See, I just want to know why or when people are going to look at the fucking numbers and go, God damn it. You know.
Because statistics vary upon the area.
Most of these people in prison came from a broken home had a single mother. Wow, most of these.
And you can't tell me that that single dads don't produce the same environment. You know, it's just circumstances.
Head med, you know, psych people, same thing. When are we going to wake up?
It's repugnant. And then you got authors like that dude whose book I sent you, not only swap.
Single mothers are for grown men only. That's a horrible title for a book.
Following the propaganda hook, line, and sinker, just like their mom should have done before he was born. They're going to write.
The thing about having kids is both sides are going to be scared shitless, especially if it's their first one. But if the dude's scared shitless, the dude gets no help. He's just told to suck it up and quit being a pussy. And to be fair, that's just how it is. If women are scared shitless about having a kid, of course they're the ones delivering it, so of course they're going to have more privilege in that area. It's just how it is. Unless, of course, men want to trade places, start pushing vaginal turds on our buttholes. Because your kids grow up to be pieces of shit who don't appreciate you.
Whole books of confirmation bias. What exactly is the goal of a book like that?
I have no idea. Well,
You hoping to get loved bombed by a bunch of chicks who learned that they can't keep a dude around by getting knocked up and they amp their sex game up to 11?
well, no. I looked at that book.
This is why single moms should date other single dads and what have you. Single parents should date single parents. 9 times out of 10, that's kind of a big commitment to ask people. If you're a single mom or a single dad, it's kind of like having an STI. No offense to any single parents out there, but it's one of those things that it's a lifelong commitment, and most people don't sign up for it. And both conversations start off the same. Oh, by the way, she has. And then Okay. Because kids are like STIs. If you don't wear a condom, you have a likelihood of catching one or the other or both. I literally saw a story where like this dude did things to his of-age girlfriend's earlobe when it got infected, and I was just like, it looked a little irritated, yeah. But then I see this, and I'm just like, the world is going insane.
And the main purpose of it is to try to get men to come back to the reservation.
Here's a thought.
Nice.
The government already rewards these women for their bad decisions and makes us pay for it.
Yeah, except in case Halle Berry's case. Maybe just to give men hope. Yes. Honestly, I'm not in a rush to get laid at this point because it would suck to have kids or catch some sort of disease or what have you. You know, it's just, dude. Of course, when you're a YouTube celebrity with a shit ton of overage fangirls that want to psh you, then yeah, why rush it? Even if I wasn't a celebrity, why rush it? Women hate dudes who are thirsty for that sex, just like men hate it when women are thirsty for that wedding ring. Oh, wait, that's not the ring finger. Yes, there we go.
You're not going to get my charity as well.
Oh, or sympathy.
No.
No. There's a word called sympathy, and it's between what, shit, and
Syphilis.
look it up for yourself.
And if you ignore the reality when it comes to these single
Kids are like YouTube trolls. They will do shit to push your buttons and get a reaction. And sometimes when you're angry, you just got to be like, you know what? I want to keep my mouth shut. I'm not going to say anything, you know. Thank Lucifer, I don't have any ish. That would suck. So while y'all are filling up your fridge with baby formula, I'm filling mine up with beer. Winning.
birthing persons, one will lead directly into the other.
Yes.
And that's the kicker of it. You fuck some chick in college, you get her pregnant, now you're stuck in paying child support and college student loans for that degree. Was it worth it?
It will.
But we just went up
Nice yoga pants.
in the weeds. Yeah, we did. Hang on, go to the face. Birmingham Crown Court heard Kaylee was the victim of a sustained and ferocious assault, which left her with damage to her chest, including a punctured lung, internal rupturing of the intestines after she interrupted priest and her boyfriend Callum Redfern having bedroom shenanigans.
So, F. Callum Redfern for that matter.
So they beat a kid to death simply for walking. Oh my god.
They beat a kid to death for walking in on them doing the shag nasties. F that, dude. That's so horrible. Lock the goddamn door. How the hell do you not have a lock on your... This is why your parents' bedroom's supposed to have a lock on it, so you don't walk in on them doing that shit. The thing about common sense is it doesn't even cost 2 cents. Common sense is free, so use it. This is my 2 cents. F this noise. It's messed up, man.
Like, I'm sorry, but the trauma of walking in on your mom having 500 miles of Mr. Right driven through her with no GPS.
You know, the whole step parent thing is awkward for kids. And kids are smart enough to go, are you just some dude trying to their mom, or you're gonna stick around in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's messed up when you got that's why it's messed up when you use single moms for sex and a place to crash. Oh yeah, sure, I'll totally help you raise your kid. Dude, no, that's just weak. That's weak shit. That's the kind of crap that gives guys a bad name in the first place. If you're not prepared to help her raise the kids, then do not sleep with her. I don't give a shit how unbelievably hot she is. That's just the damn truth.
That's already enough to live with.
Well, that is included in the list for nightmare fuel.
Yes, it is. Walking in on your parents.
It's doubly worse if you hear your grandmother get
Yeah, put a lock on your door, people.
or you hear your grandma. Oh,
You ever try to pry apart a tuna melt with onions?
you don't want to hear it.
That's nasty. Now, when I build my damn dream house, I want to put a lock on my bedroom door and a lock to the secret passageway that climbs the staircase that leads to the hollowed out roof for the Carillon room and the clock tower and all that, yeah.
What is it? Ah!
Yeah, you know you're too old to be getting your cack cavern hollowed out when you need to use a feather duster first.
Age is only a state of mind, my dude.
Shine.
Dude, if I win the fucking lottery, I'm going to make a boner pill for men who are 65 plus. You know, the kind where it's like, oh, you can't take Viagra because it's bad for your ticker, that kind of thing. Yes. Call it the silver stud pill. Don't let age slow you down, man. It'll give you a boost of testosterone. All natural boner pills make you feel 20 years younger when you take one. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yes.
Any dust-free surfaces aren't just for pledge. My God, Grandma!
Could you imagine being married to your wife for 60 plus years or less and your dick can't get hard? So the sex is just... People are like, I want to marry that woman and fuck her for the rest of my life, and then your dick stops working. Life is a fucking bitch like that, you two. Guys will spend all their life begging women for sex, and then when their dick stops working, women are begging them for it because of the whole, what's it called, menopause? Yes. Which I sympathize with women on that. I can't even begin to fucking imagine.
Disgusting, vile woman.
How are women, seriously, how are women called to fair sex when the shit they go through is so unfair?
That is... That's some nightmare
Mother
fuel
Nature
right
is a
there.
bitch.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Your grandfather likes it when I'm lemon scented.
You haven't been able to pucker up down there without...
Yeah, you want a soap that's lemon scented, Durden #1 tactical soap. Yes. Father's Day is coming up. And I think, well, anyways, get yourself some tactical soap and gain confidence with women. Link description box below. You want to wash with confidence and smell like a man. Smell like a man, yeah. Of age women that are like 4 to 8 to 10 times out of my fucking league are going, Josh smells good. I like the smell of his bond. And even if they have a husband, that entices them to go, hey, you know what? Get some for your man. Yes. And even if I'm not like, you know, dating or sleeping with said chicks, the reaction it gets is worth every goddamn penny. Coupon code King Cobra for 15% off your next order. Bond number 3 can smell like chocolate and leather. Ooh. You never know, man. Scott Carr doesn't have to take my ideas. It's his company over. I'm just shooting the shit and throwing out ideas. Yeah.
Lemons in 30 years.
Yeah.
Tap this up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, poor grandpa. Well, at least he's 83 and he can still get it up. He's got that going for him, which is nice.
If you're 80 some odd years old, you can still throw it up without any kind of pill assistance. You're a goddamn stud.
Godspeed. Amen to that.
I'm just gonna say.
My grandmother always said, never marry a Frenchman. It's the last thing to go on him.
Is that what she said?
Yep.
Damn.
She was a crazy lady, man. I miss her.
Well, can't stick around forever, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's just the way
She
it
was
rolls.
as unfiltered as a pack of Lucky Strikes.
Yes. I love Lucky Strike cigarettes with the non-filters. Lucky Strike filterless or Camel Studs, filterless Camels. Oh, yeah. They're expensive, but they still make them in the soft pack. Yes. I was at Walmart and, like, getting some shopping done. And I didn't want to miss the bus getting home, so I was just like, I bought like 2 coffee drinks and left after that. I was just like, I'm not going to wait in line for a pack of smokes. I got a shit ton of pipe tobacco in my pocket. So I sat outside and smoked my pipe, and yeah.
Yeah, and probably in the long run, just as cancerous.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
Well, she used to be. She mellowed out a lot after.
Of course, once they legalize weed, no one's going to be worried about catching cancer from cigarettes.
My grandfather passed away.
Uh-huh.
She used to be the prototypical nagging wife.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry for your loss, dude.
well, and what was the...
All of my great grandparents, except for one, have passed away, and that shit sucks, dude. I grew up with 2.5 sets of great grandparents and 2 sets of grandparents, and I consider myself very lucky in that aspect. And that's what helped me get so good with. I'm awesome with old people, dude. I really am, because I don't talk to them like they're old. Old people hate that shit. Sometimes I just want someone to visit with, and help them remember the good old days, shit.
What was the end result of all that nagging?
He died first.
And why is that?
Because he wanted to.
Because he probably wanted to.
I love you, Papa. Don't fuck me up
We're
tonight.
just telling you the truth,
Go
man.
to bed tonight and gonna visit me in my dreams like, you asshole. Like, hey.
Why don't you have to...
You want to talk about some sexist shit? Do you know women on average live longer than men? What kind of fucking... Oh, shit. You want a Potion Time glass? Check out the Teespring. Use coupon code SUNSET, and you'll get 10% off your glass order. Yes, these pint glasses are flipping sick.
Let go of my secret, man.
It's comedy, man.
This-
Comedy.
You gotta get beyond this. We're just making fun.
Hey, if anybody had a sense of humor about all that shit, it was definitely my grandparents.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Not mine.
No.
I would get it. You're going to hell.
You're going to hell.
Ah! You don't tell a young boy you're going to hell because he'll believe you.
Following it.
No, I'm walking around town waving my wand at the cross signs like I normally do. And it just kills me how people are triggered by me waving a wand. I love living in Casper, Wyoming. That's my birth town. It's my home. But people are so conservative in this town. It's not like I'm pointing my wand and casting spells at you. Like, it's because it challenges the norm. That's why people are pissed about it.
A harrowing trial that saw jurors reduced to tears.
So during the trial of this defenseless 3-year-old child, which reduced jurors in the trial to tears, I can't begin to imagine. Like, oh, hey, you got jury duty. Guess what? This sick cunt just murdered her 3-year-old daughter because she interrupted sex with her current boyfriend. How do you keep faith in humanity after that shit? That's just so goddamn heartbreaking, dude. She had her whole goddamn life ahead of her. What kind of shit? This shit just breaks my goddamn heart, you two. People suck. I need a beer.
No shit. Priest and Redfern were both cleared of murder, but convicted of manslaughter.
So Priest and her little of-age fuck buddy were cleared of murder charges, but they got the lesser charge of manslaughter. Basically a slap on the wrist. Now, the mother was also found guilty of child cruelty. Oh, to say the least, you don't say. Child cruelty charges, huh? You're telling me that murdering your child qualifies as child cruelty? Well, I can't begin to imagine why that would be, he said sarcastically. No, I'm pissed about this, YouTube. I am pissed.
That is disgusting.
Okay. And I guarantee you the only reason why they reduced it to manslaughter is because the mother was also involved.
Well, it seems how they were in London. This could have been the first female prime minister instead of the president, because the president would be more like United States, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's just beside the point. Her whole life ahead of her just snuffed. Life is so precious, but children are more precious than life itself, YouTube. So innocent and pure. It's just, God damn it, dude. It's got me getting the feels, man. I'm trying not to fucking cry like a pussy on camera, but this shit just breaks my goddamn heart. So fucking sad, dude. And the plus side of this alcohol is fucking tasty.
What? Hey, I bet you
Butt segments.
the penalties for manslaughter is 1/3 that of second-degree murder.
Amen. Priest was also found guilty of child cruelty.
That's what confuses me about the whole court system thing, man. Isn't murder like plain and simple? Why is it always, well, this manslaughter, first degree, second degree, blah, blah, blah? You're making it way too confusing. Murder is murder, period.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just throw that in there, and that makes everything okay.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Our current stunning and brave, duly elected, most popular president ever might have delivered the coup de grace to the Republic, but the first shots were fired by useful idiot vaginuts in sheep's clothing peddling.
Hold on a second. Got a little weekend project I'm working on. Got a badass friend of mine who's in his early 70s, and him and his wife have had shit stolen from them, and I'm tired of seeing it. So I'm making him a little present to help stop the thievery. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, that weekend project's gonna be sick. Put the pie hi-hat back on.
Lies and propaganda before our former Kenyan-in-chief made it legal. Take a stand against the tyranny and get yourself a copy of Surviving Fourth Wave Feminism today.
Feminazis suck. I need a beer. Yes. If you're a female who bitches about these women-hating pieces of shit douchebag men, but you yourself are equally as psychotic and also hate those men and all men in general as much as incels hate women, then you're not only a fucking hypocrite, but you're also the world's biggest cunts. Feminazis suck. I need a beer.
The link is in the description.
On Friday, Priest was jailed for 15 years while Redfern was sentenced to 14.
Look at that. The mother got 15 years for killing her kid, and your stupid fuck buddy got 14 years. Being an accessory, I suppose.
So the chick actually got a year longer sentence than the dude. But what'll inevitably
butt segments
happen is they'll use the Kung Flu as an excuse to eject prisoners who exhibit good behavior.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to argue with that. Like, oh, look, it's the coronavirus, and, well, she exhibited good behavior, and it's like, dude, no offense, but if this chick caught the coronavirus and died, it would be some just fucking karma. If you're a single mom and you already have a kid, instead of focusing on getting some dick, maybe you should focus on, I don't know, raising your kid in a safe, happy, and loving environment. Common sense ain't gonna cost you nothing, not even 2 cents. Common sense is free, goddammit.
You know, when you have conjugal visits with guards instead of actual husbands, things like that.
That's totally acceptable.
She's been a good girl. We could totally let her out. She didn't mean it. Never mind those TikTok videos, which clearly show this woman is as mentally imbalanced as the American scales of justice. But come on, I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Birmingham Live have now revealed that Killer Mum Priest posted a series of stomach-churning tributes to her daughter just weeks after the 3-year-old was hurt so badly she suffered brain injuries.
You know, the thing is
what kind of fucking, oh my god, giving her tributes after you murdered her is some next level psycho shit. No. If you felt that bad in the first place, well, maybe you shouldn't have done it. Put a lock on your door. And parents will tell you, yeah, trying to have sex with your goddamn wife when your kid keeps busting in and going, Mommy, Daddy, there's a monster in the closet. It sucks. They cock block your ass. And you're sitting there going, just wait till you're a teenager and I catch you trying to sneak a girl into your room, you little shit. You don't say it, but you're thinking it.
I bet you there are people who complain to Child Protective Services, and as usual, they didn't do shit.
Yep.
Because
why is it with Child Protective Services they do shit when they don't need to, and when there's an actual shit going down, they just stay the fuck out of it? Like, god damn it. Or DFS, Dick Fucking Services. It's the truth. You'll step in when you're not needed, but when it's not needed, you'll step in anyways. And it's just like, no.
woman in vagina.
Yeah. Oh, there's a vagina in the house?
Yeah.
Well, then these have to be unfounded accusations.
Well, we're going to give her the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Yeah. Never.
This is the sound of men who have been treated just as unfairly by the justice system and women in general. The problem is that when women and men systematically are placed in certain scenarios where one side may have the higher advantage while the other side doesn't, women refuse to see that women and men are exactly the same, and the only thing that separates us is gender. They were both going through these struggles. Women will bitch about how privileged men are, and men will bitch about how privileged women are. It's just like both sides are oppressed, both sides are depressed, both sides have privilege, both sides use each other, both sides abuse each other. Love and vanity.
Never mind the fact that the 3-year-old's head is clearly caved in on one side. I'm sure that was just girls being girls.
Totally by mistake. Totally by mistake. Yeah.
Man, see?
Man.
She probably hit herself in the head with a toy looking for attention. Although, with a mom that spends the...
This shit just makes me pissed to my stomach, dude. Like, this is so heartbreaking. So drink with me. It is the weekend. I got a badass weekend project that I'm working on, and yeah. When it's done, it's going to look magnifique. Little birthday present I'm working on for a friend of mine, but yes. It's going to take about 3 to 4, maybe 5 days to finish. Totally worth the wait, though.
This much time on social media, that might actually be a believable story.
I wonder if the mom's got a drug problem, too.
The first of the videos posted on September 7th last year is a slideshow movie of pictures of little Kaylee with the caption, "Rest in peace, my baby." Never mind that I killed you.
My God, that makes me so fucking mad.
You have no idea. I am 100% on Terrence Pop's side with this. Like, I can't begin to imagine, Pop, you're a dad. I can only imagine, dude. You got daughters of your own, so this is probably going to steam you right the fuck up. I'd be pissed too, dude. I'm not even a father, and I don't even have kids of my own, and this pisses me off, to be honest.
God damn, that's such bullshit.
In the second, a temple priest, who was described as uncaring and self-obsessed as she was found guilty of manslaughter, appears to mouth along with the words to his...
Okay. If you are a single mom who is obsessed with social media, maybe you should be more obsessed with keeping your kids safe and raising them in a happy and loving environment. You stupid effing cunt. Cunt. This priest chick is a cunt. Slag cunt. Manslaughtering slag. How is it called manslaughter when it's a female that it happened to? Yeah, that's messed up. Manslaughter should be changed to people slaughter, because 9 times out of 10 it's usually women that go through this crap, and I hate to say it, but that's the truth. It's fucked off our society is.
Song entitled "To My Parents."
What a psycho. So the jury saw all these videos and they still gave her just a manslaughter?
And no remorse whatsoever, other than, "Oh, please pity me, my daughter is dead."
Yeah, no, sorry.
As she rubs her cheeks in the video posted on September 17th, she sings along to the lyrics, "I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know I messed up bad. I should have done better."
Yep.
And that's how your dad shows up at your house and gives your mom permission to pour the boiling oil.
That's just disgusting.
10 million sperm. This was the strongest swimmer?
Did it say that she's a victim of a broken home as well?
No, it doesn't say, but I would bet dollars to donuts that she probably is.
Yep.
Somebody needs to post a lifeguard on that genetic cesspool.
That is a good burn. I like it.
A third video, with several photos of Kaylee, including the flowers left at Kingshurst House in the hours after she was killed, was posted by Priest.
Jesus fucking Christ. People sent her flowers like, oh, sorry for your loss, but who does that? I would have been sending rocks through her goddamn window. Like, you psycho murdering cunt. You got 15 to life. Good fucking riddance. You know, when parents get mad at their kids, I imagine it's frustrating. Lord knows I'm not I was not easy to raise. I'll admit I was a trouble kid. I rebelled. I was very rebellious as a kid. I broke rules. I tested my limits and my lines. But as a well-mannered adult, I'm just like, you know, that was all fun when you were a kid doing stupid shit and being rebellious. But then you get to be an adult, and it's like you got to slow down a little bit and be a bit more responsible. Could you imagine being so fucking psychotic? You just murdered your kid, and people are leaving flowers because it's so effing sad. And you're sitting there taking the photos of those flowers and posting them on your social media. God damn it. I don't particularly like kids. I think they're gross and obnoxious, but I'll protect them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the truth. Like, kids want to whine because you got told no on a candy bar. Oh, way, I get used to it, kiddo, because that's life. In fact, that's how the Captain Hindsight condoms commercial's going to start off. You got a single dad or a single mom just pushing her kid through the grocery store, and the kid's throwing a fit because you told them they couldn't have any sugar. And then it's just, you see the kid just, on the ground, flailing like the chick from The Exorcist, throwing the biggest fit. Everyone's just staring and going, well, she's an unfit mother. Would you look at that? Oh, my God. She needs to get her kid under control. And the parents just looking at the kid like, she stop crying, stop crying. And it doesn't work. And you're sitting there like you want to put a gun in your mouth. So instead, you put a bottle of Jack in your mouth and take a big old swig. And it's like Captain Hindsight condoms. You should have put one on, dumbass. No, fuck suicide.
Get angrier.
6 a.m. Life is beautiful.
This chick, the more I find out. The mom captioned the video. I
Beautifully fucked up.
you so much, darling. Mommy will never forget you ever. Rest in peace, angel.
Jesus fucking Christ. So now you want people to feel sorry for you because your daughter died? Well, maybe you shouldn't have killed her, you stupid cunts. Oh, my God. And I hate referring to women as cunts unless it's rightfully deserved. Yes. And this is definitely cunt-like behavior. Put a lock on your goddamn doors. It's not that difficult. You don't want your kid walking in on you and your man fucking, so you put a lock on your door. It's just that fucking simple. It's not rocket science, people. Think. You have a brain, fucking use it. And resorting to violence to punish your kids 9 times out of 10 doesn't work. But using a punishment that makes them think about what they've done versus just being aggressive and slapping the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know, when my dad was a kid, he got the belt. When I was a kid, I got slapped across the face if I had because I had a smart mouth growing up. And I still do. Old habits never die, I guess.
Yeah, because she's missing her punching bag.
Other video
Oh, harsh.
show her dancing to TikTok songs and reviewing what appear to be makeup products.
So she's on TikTok begging people to feel sorry for her because her daughter's dead. Oh, golly gee willikers. Then she's sitting there twerking on TikTok and reviewing makeup products. What in the actual fuck? No, Jack. Shout out to Roma Army. No, Jack. When she murders her own kid because their kid is interrupting her during spicy time with her of-age boyfriend, no dick. If you just use her for sex, but you're not prepared to help raise her kids, no pussy.
So yeah, she's so sad.
Yeah, she's so,
You didn't think for like one split second that how heartbreaking this was going to be for you personally? And is the guilt even real, or is she just doing it because she wants less prison time?
sad.
Just asking for a friend.
She has to do all her makeup products.
Yeah. Just like American nurses who were so overworked, all they could do was post TikTok videos of choreographed dancing
like
in their
that.
wards. Because, deadliest disease ever.
Okay, first of all, being a nurse or a doctor is a very stressful job. You got civil people who are walking out because people are refusing to get vaccinated. So, eliminate the stress from their job and have like a little bit of fun, otherwise dull and depressing life of people are dying of COVID, my job sucks, and I could potentially get sick kind of thing. Fuck that. So they do a little TikTok video like, I want to break the norm and do something random. I get that to an extent.
Correct. Yeah, and actually,
In fact, the whole coronavirus bullshit is fucking stupid. People have called me an asshole for not wearing a mask, but it's just like, I'm not going to rise to it. Like, people just do that shit to get a reaction anymore. Call me stupid because I wave a wand around or whatever. And I ignore it, dude. I'm not going to let people get to me. Dude, I make a living on YouTube getting bullied by fucking trolls and shit. So, like, this shit's, when I deal with assholes around town, I just laugh at them. Like, you have no idea who the fuck I am. I've been fucking bullied more than you can ever fucking know. And so your little bullshit antics ain't shit. Here's a common courtesy check. If you are having a bad day, do not take it out on a random stranger because they could also be having a bad day. And that tends to make everyone fucking treat each other like shit.
They're going to have a shortage of nurses here coming up because a lot of them are striking or quitting because they don't want to take the coof shot.
One caption read, "Dancing always helps me."
Could it help you not kill someone?
You know, resurrect your child from the dead.
Yeah.
Shut.
Okay, I can understand dancing being therapeutic, but this chick is so full of shit.
The fuck up.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Giving evidence during the trial and blaming Redfern for Kaylee's death.
And of course! That is so stereotypical feminazi cunt bullshit. When Priest got caught, what does she do? Blame her boyfriend for her girl's death. Her baby girl's death. That is some fucking typical female bullshit. No offense to women. That's a cop-out, ladies. I'm sorry, but when you get caught with the consequences, own up to your shit and be like, yeah, you know what? You fucked up. And the court's like, yeah, we're not buying it. We're going to give you 15. We give him 14. Case dismissed. Meanwhile, Redfern was reported getting raped in prison by a big black dude.
Priest insisted that she was still broken while posting the videos of her dancing and smiling.
If you're still broken up, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. I gotta take a beer piss because this shit's pissing me off. Like, I'm over this dumb YouTube. Having a beer out of the old pint glass. Potion time, it's the weekend. Satanic 11 rules of the earth. Rule number 9, never hurt small children. Fuck this shit.
So who'd she blame this on? The dude?
Blamed it on the dude. Of course she did.
Did the dude actually hit the kid?
He got 14 years for her manslaughter, so he must have been a part of it.
She got 15 years
And he got 14. Yep. So it's pretty clear who the actual aggressor was. You know, touch DNA is a real thing, Miss Priest. Sentencing the duo, Mr. Justice Foxton QC said, "You, Priest, did nothing to seek medical help. A prompt call would have saved Kaylee's life."
Oh, yeah. So, and that's when they panicked. They're like, oh shit, we overreacted on our anger issues. Oh, jeez. A prompt call to the hospital would have saved her daughter's life. So you just stood there while your daughter basically bled to death. You fucking miserable piece of cunt. Slag. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, this is so fucked. YouTube, this is fucking ridiculous. But luckily the video's almost over and this glass is almost empty. Speaking of being emptied, 1 second. This shit could piss off YouTube. First there was 4, and then there was 3. It's a fun little weekend project. It's nice when it's done. Cool, man. Yes.
That's right. She waited hours to call 911.
Correct.
Or 9.
Real talk. Sick glass. But real talk. If you waited hours after committing this heinous of a crime, maybe you shouldn't have done it in the first place. No shit, Sherlock.
Whatever.
999.
You know, there was a case here in the States
999 Slipknot.
that was actually adapted into a feature film and an episode of CSI. Chick driving home from work or something like that, hit a dude. He wound up impaled in the windshield at his waist, hanging in the car. Okay?
Oh my God.
Either she
How does
was,
that happen?
she was drunk or something, didn't want to cop to it until she could sober up. So she parked the car in the garage until she would be sober enough to take him to the police station. He died in her windshield as a result of having to wait for medical care. She was successfully prosecuted after that for first-degree murder. But in the United States, if you're...
The fucking butt segments. When men start thinking with their heads, they're like, you know, sex with of-age women is pretty freaking sweet, especially when it's consensual. But if you're not in a rush to get rejected, to catch STIs or get pregnant, that's when your head starts going up here. Hey, you know what? I'm not in a rush to get rejected or catch STIs or fucking get some bitch pregnant. So you're just kind of like, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and do my thing. You know, if y'all don't want to me, that's your loss.
a chick and you have a DWI, a lawyer's going to argue and get you maybe 2-3 years for that.
Yeah.
But
God fucking damn it.
But no.
when you let the dude bleed out in your car for several hours because you don't want to get a DUI, then you're just a murderer.
First degree, it's life, baby.
Why is it different in this case?
Yeah, well, I have no idea.
And this is a child.
And this is England, though.
No, hey, watch it. I'm 80% British. No, but freaking, I see why they got different degrees for the same bullshit. Because it's like, oh, accidents happen. But it'd be pretty fucking hard to call this an accident.
And they go incredibly easy on their woman criminals.
They beat a child to death and deliberately did not call the police until well after the time.
Yeah, England is going to be different on the justice system than the States. Just how it is.
When aid could have been rendered. That is first-degree murder, not second.
I concur.
Well, like, the UK gun laws are fucking ridiculous. You gotta get a fucking permit just to have a double-barrel shotgun. Like, if I was to move to England with all my shit, I would have to get a fucking farmer's permit to own my 12 gauge. Like, to a degree, stricter gun laws do work, but at the same time, they don't. You know, it's a touchy subject. I'm not getting into it in this video, to be honest. Guns are not the problem. People are the problem. And a lot of gun-hating liberals hate when I say this crap. But my counter-argument to this is people are the ones that invented guns in the first place. So like I said, guns don't kill people. People kill people. I've said that expression multiple times on my channel, and a lot of the liberals and anti-gunnies get so pissed off when I say that, but it's the truth. America.
After pointing out that she and Redfern both lied repeatedly in police interviews.
Dude, if you were lying in police interviews, you know your ass is caught and you know your ass is guilty. Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. This is... How long is this video? 26 minutes, and we're like 19 minutes and 40 seconds in. Yeah, okay.
Oh, they're lying to the cops now.
Wow. The QC told Priest, from the severity of the injuries caused by the assault, it is clear that there was an intention to cause serious harm.
You're hitting a baby with the force to do that kind of damage. That's like hitting a...
Yeah, kids are going to piss you off, but that's part of being a parent, okay? Being a parent does not come with an instructional booklet, much like, say, a Lego project. I mean, that's if it did, but it don't. I would not want to start a family unless I built my dream house. Then if I built my clock tower dream house, I would potentially consider it. Potentially, but not indefinitely.
Baby with the same force you hit a normal adult with.
That is disgusting.
You don't hit
No
people,
shit.
period. Unless they have it coming.
I'm a firm believer in a good right cross.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair, if I had a son named Jason and he called his mom a cunt, I'd wash his mouth out with tactical soap and then slap him across the face so fucking silly. He'd fucking fear even saying that, even saying the C word, just straight up like, ugh. Like, this is my thought. Like, if kids want to cuss because they're angry, it teaches kids to use their words. But as long as they don't cuss at you, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. That's as far as that goes. That's the truth. Like, you don't get offended by kids cussing. Where do you think they learned it from? The fact that people get offended by cussing in general is just, it's crass and stupid in my personal opinion. There were way more offensive things in our fucked off world than someone's potty mouth.
Well, I'm saying, when they have it coming.
Yeah, okay.
But no child has it coming. Like my mom, if I said a bad word or something as a kid, she didn't have to smack me. All she had to do was just like run her fingers under my nose and like push my head back and like, stop it.
Stop
That's
swearing.
weird. I don't want that to.
Like, for example, if I'm at the grocery store with my kid and they go, hey, can we get a candy bar? And I say, no, I don't want it to spoil your dinner. And the kid just says, this is some fucking bullshit. And then just sits there and pouts. That's a lot better than them sitting there throwing a goddamn fit in front of God and everybody.
Happen again?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll keep my fucks in private.
Yeah. I'll shut my dirty mouth.
Yeah, your boy Cobra's got a potty mouth, so it's like if I were to tell my kid not to cuss, I'd be like the world's biggest hypocrite. YouTube, let's be real.
Wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah, I got like 2 or 3 of those. It didn't really work.
Yeah. Well, they didn't use Love Buoy then.
It's always hydrated.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, my mouth thought it was healthier because it floated.
I suppose that's what the body positive activists think too, because they all float to the surface like a bunch of land whales. There's your logic.
There you go. All right, so
I don't see the logic here, though.
is that the end of the
That's
article?
the end of it. And of course, how do you cap off a day of child murder? TikTok videos. Feel sorry for me.
No shit. Who does that crap? Like you murdered your child, and you're sitting there begging people for sympathy. What kind of fucking? I may be autistic, but I'm serious. Like I can't even wrap my head around this. Like I'll get back to my weekend project after this video response. Yes. It's the weekend. Cheers. You want 10% off King Cobra's Fang official merch? Use coupon code SUNSET. That's available till like September 7th. So there you go. A chance to get yourself half off on this potion glass. This Potion Time pint glass is sick. Cheers. I'm not just saying that because it's my own merch, but look at that. Dude, I was just excited when this came in. I got the notification. It's been mailed to your destination. I'm like, yes.
This is just beyond me, man. And
You ain't the only one, Pop. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, this is ridiculous.
the thing is we're seeing more and more women do violent crimes nowadays.
Oh, we're gonna act shocked that women are just as violent and psychotic as men are? Okay. You're fucking stupid and blind to the truth. Like, you know, when women are fucking psychotic, it's just tolerated in our society. Like, aren't you just cute as a button? Look at you being all psychotic and pissed off. Aw, what's the matter, honey? It's the fucking truth. Women are just as psychotic and hot-tempered as men, just as violent and just as sex-crazed. And when you don't take responsibility for your consequences and your actions, well, that's on you. So you gotta think before you act, and that is a true saying to live by. YouTube. Oh, Bud Light Platinum out of the Potion Time glass. It's definitely Friday night. Bye, Felicia.
Rape, the whole deal. And they're getting basically slaps on the wrist for doing this.
And that's kind of some bullshit, because if a woman legitimately rapes a dude, I know it's unheard of, but it does happen. She gets a slap on the wrist, because how is it rape when all men want is sex? That's the kind of stereotype that men have to face. So, like, a woman could legitimately have a gun to some dude's fucking head, like, you better fuck this pussy or so help me, you know what I'm saying? The dude's just like, okay, shit, and he's forced into it. And even though he likes getting pussy, it's still considered rape if it was forced against his will. And that's the truth, ladies. I'm sorry, but could you imagine? But women have to deal with something similar. It's called being accused of lying. A woman who accuses a man of rape is often accused of lying about it, which is just as bad as saying, oh, you're a dude. Well, how is it rape when all men want is sex?
The same crime men do and get crucified for. What's this world coming to, man? I have a hard time with it.
Welcome to what women have to deal with on a daily basis, Terrence, Pop, and Blake. Like when you're like, hey, wait, women get the less goddamn harsh end of this stick? Well, fuck. You know how that pisses you off? You're like, wait a minute, where's this gender equality that women are bitching about? That's how women feel on a daily basis, my dude.
Anything that harms children, that's just not my style.
Anyone who's
No children to that. Yes.
sane has a hard time processing the thinking need of someone who could harm a child.
Don't get me wrong. If you're in a war zone and you're slinging around big munitions and there's collateral damage,
Unfortunately, that's all part of the business.
it's part of the business, and it's still messy.
Yeah. Imagine being told you have to kill a child to protect your country's freedom because the child has a bomb strapped to their throat and their chest. Oh, that would psychologically fuck with anyone, dude. Like, dude, I got mad respect for our troops because that's some psychologically fucked off shit, you too.
This is with you hard.
Yeah.
But that happens. I mean, it is what it is. But this is.
I don't necessarily have a problem with Joe Biden, but I just think it's kind of ironic because whenever the radical right gives Joe Biden crap, if you talk shit about Trump, it's all fake news. But it's cool if you talk shit on Biden. But as soon as you talk shit on Biden, it's all fake news. Right? Democrats and Republicans. They talk shit on Democrats will talk shit on the Republicans, and Republicans will talk shit on Democrats. And it's just like both sides need to shut the fuck up and work together. Stop separating ourselves by gender and political party and religion, because this is fucking stupid.
Methodically killing a kid for no reason.
Yep.
Holy shit, that's just.
How
evil.
dare you walk in and watch me getting hollowed out like a Thanksgiving turkey?
Locks on your doors.
I'm afraid you'll have to die.
Son of a bitch.
When I was a father of young kids, there were a couple times they did some stuff that made me furious. And I remember walking up in the back of my head, it's like, don't touch kids when you're angry.
Don't do it.
Don't touch kids when you're angry.
Don't do
I'm
it.
like,
Like some Homer Simpson type shit. You're pissed off at your kid and you just want to strangle him, but you're like, nope. It's kind of like when your girlfriend's pissing you off. You're just like, you know what? I'm not going to say shit when I'm angry or do shit when I'm angry because that's how shit gets fucked up.
Yeah.
Children are meant to test your patience.
Correct.
And it gives you, you know, at least some.
You know, YouTube trolls and children are pretty much the same thing. They're obnoxious, they're immature, and they test your patience. So don't give them the satisfaction, YouTube.
Modicum of respect for what you put your own parents through growing up.
The jury's still out on that one.
Well, your mom is special.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's going to prison, but it still feels like.
Ah, yes. Butt segments. God damn, she is packing some mean ass camel toe. That's just straight. You can see it in her yoga pants. There's her butt crack, and then there's her pussy crack. Just straight one line. Jesus Christ, woman, you are a tease.
Like a miscarriage of justice because this was clearly a premeditated act. Because there was.
Fuck this bitch murdering her child. That shit's fucking pissing me off. YouTube. You know, hypothetically speaking, if I got a chick pregnant, I wouldn't like it, but I'd own up to it. Even if it meant cutting down on my beer and my tobacco, shit, I wouldn't like it. I'd be bitching the whole goddamn way, but I'd be a responsible, mature young man because that's how men should be. And if a man can do that, then a woman can own up to her shit, and then we all work together in harmony, and gender relations is no longer an issue. Holy shit, Cobra, no shit.
Prior abuse.
Yep.
And they deliberately did not call the authorities until it was too late to help the kid. Obviously, we know where her.
Yeah, no shit. Like, if you would have been like, okay, I overreacted in anger, holy shit, then you would have called the paramedics and been like, you know what I'm saying? But you waited till after your kid was dead to call the paramedics. See, that right there is some major psycho cunt bullshit.
Her priorities.
And if you didn't want the kid to begin with, you could have given them up for adoption or got an abortion. Okay.
Bye.
Strange dick and social media.
Child is a distant third.
Yeah, you know, to be honest, I think that child might have been something that happened by mistake. There was already built up frustration, resentment there.
Yep.
And
I gotta take a piss, dude. This is ridiculous. Well, now I got 2 beers left after this, and I think after this one, I'm good. Yeah, so I can have 2 for the Saturdays. 1 to hair the dog. And if I get thirsty throughout the day, you know, just crack it open. Bud Light Platinum brewed for the night. In a Potion Time glass. Oh, yes.
It's got worse and worse to the point where the kid paid with his life. Or her life. Was it a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Oh, it paid with her life.
And unfortunately, because of how easy it is for women to get attention on social media.
Oh, God, is it easy. Women can get attention anywhere, not just social media. Women want to bitch about how hard the dating scene is. Yes, you're going to encounter assholes that treat you like shit and just use you for sex. But to be fair, women, there are plenty of men out there who bitch about gold diggers. So, you know, it evens out to some extent. People just need to be nicer to each other. That's not too hard to ask for. If it is, I'll quit asking. Because Lord knows I'm tired of women bitching about how all men are the same. And it's like, excuse me, you haven't met all of us. And if some dude had made that comment like, oh, well, all women are the, you know what I'm saying? You'd never hear the end of it.
I have a feeling this is not the last story of its kind that we're going to be hearing about.
Well,
I certainly hope it is the last story. Like,
yeah, you're going to see a lot more of this shit. Because they like the attention. And they don't realize that, yeah, they'll get some attention if they do shit like this. But they're going to get consequences.
Yeah.
Now, this particular woman, 14 years, she'll probably get out at 6 to 8 for good behavior.
In Britain, especially because they're so terrified of the coof, even though vast majority.
it's not just Britain, my dude. A lot of people are terrified of COVID-19 because it is some scary shit, man. Like, let's be real about this shit for a second. If beer started tasting like shit and I had a massive flu and the diarrhea's on top of it, I'd be like, well, you know what I'm saying? I quarantined myself. But thankfully, this beer is tasting just delicious.
Of the population has received the jab, they're going to use that as an excuse to let out women like this. Oh, we don't want them to get the coof. It's the deadliest thing ever, so we're...
Any fucking psycho cunt who murders her 3-year-old daughter because she interrupts adult time. Honestly, it'd be just karma. It's like, well, you took the life of an innocent 3-year-old, so COVID's going to take your life. Yes.
We're just going to let her out. It's the humane thing to do. Sure.
The humane thing to have done would have been put a lock on your goddamn door. Instead of focusing on getting laid, you should have focused on keeping your kids safe and giving them a happy, loving, and supportive household. You stupid cunt.
Sure.
Then she'll shit out one of the prison guards' kids and do the same thing to that one.
Yeah, and she definitely can go.
That's edgy, you two. Oh.
Hooray.
Yay. Woo. Win for justice.
Equality. Because
well, what happens if, like, the prison guard decides he wants to rape one of the female inmates and he gets away with it because he's a prison guard? That's why that's a little inappropriate to make that joke, even though that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
men would totally get away with this.
No, they wouldn't.
No, and that's what pisses me off about gender relations, to be brutally honest. Is there are people who get away with shit just because they're female or just because they're male. And then both sides bitch about equality. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm good on the beer. This is the last one for the night, folks. Got 2 for Saturday. Yes. I'll learn to moderate my drinking just a bit, so I'm not doing it so excessively. I bought a 6-pack of Bud Light Platinum, and like there's 2 left, and I'm just like, I'm good on the alcohol for the evening. Caught me a decent buzz. Got a little weekend project I'm working on, and it looks fucking sick.
Not. Nope. They would get hammered.
Yeah, men have to deal with them there. What do you call them? The consequences?
Consequences.
Yeah. Them's a bitch in heat, man.
Well, first you get decisions, and those lead to actions, and actions lead to consequences. Who would have thought?
But if you're a woman, you don't get consequences. You get.
Yeah, I'm good on the fucking beer after this one. Fucking shit. Yeah. Lucifer, protect my livers and my stomach. Oh shit.
Consequences.
That's right. You get vagina discounts.
That's right.
Yeah, you get a consequence.
You get them there. What?
They're calling it a consequence.
They're calling it the pussy patch.
Yep.
Speaking of which, how'd you like that one? Was it good? If you saw it, then you were on Patreon and subscribe star.
The rest of y'all don't get no pussy pass.
All right. Well, I think we've covered it today.
Yeah, covered it in bazooka juice and tears.
First of all, this is a sad one, and I found it particularly infuriating.
Yeah.
And
but it is very important to point out that not just us evil, vile, white cis males do evil shit.
Yeah.
So that not just piss you off if you're a white male, and it's just like everything you do is evil, inherently racist, and it's like, dude, every race deals with stereotypes. Check your privilege and acknowledge that every race deals with their stereotypes. I thank you.
Called evil, and anyone is subject to it. So
yeah. You ever notice how women are equal to men except for all the things that reflect negatively upon them?
No, yeah, that's so true for men. For every man out there that says women are evil, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're only evil until you don't want to hold accountability. What he just said is so true for men too, you know.
Ever notice how women are equal to men except for all the things that reflect negatively upon them?
Yes. You ever notice how men are just all pigs until all the negative shit that men say and do reflect negatively on them? Oh, but then as soon as we get called the nice guy, and no woman wants a nice guy, all women want is asshole men until they have to deal with them. And I'm just like...
Men are pigs. I thought we were equal. Bacon? Yes, please.
Yeah, I assume all men are pigs. And nobody says shit. But if you assume all women are just cunts, people look at you like you're a piece of shit chauvinistic male. So much for gender equality.
Put it on my sandwich and then give me a blowjob.
You want your woman to make you a sandwich and give you a blowjob? What are you going to do in return? You gotta fucking lick her pussy and make a fucking bomb ass cheesecake. I'm just saying, it's give and take, man. That's how relationships work. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of that video. Jesus Christ, YouTube. That was ridiculous. Okay, yes, we're going to finish this beer on stream, and then we'll leave you with it. Just hanging out on the weekend, slamming some beer through the potion time. Yes. And right now you can get 10% off on this sexy glass on my Teespring by using coupon code SUNSET. That's way Teespring released a coupon code where everyone can get 10% off on all of their merch, not just my merch, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm good on beer after this. God damn, dude. I got a buzz, and yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning into the stream. Ugh. Catch you cool cobras on the next one.